Stanley, come here and set the table. Your sister will be home soon.
Mama, I am. I'm thinking.
What is it, son? Your mind seems to be somewhere else.
I don't know how to tell you, Mama.
What is it? You're scaring me.
I got in. To the university. I've been accepted.
Oh, Stanley. This is a great day. You've worked so hard for this. I am so proud of you, my son. You always brought me happiness, my first child.
Thank you, Mama. But the fees, it is too much, Mama, and I know you don't have that kind of money.
I know that we don't have that kind of money. Ever since your father left us while you and your sister were still tender, leaving me to cater for the two of you, things have not been fair on us. Things have been tough, and no matter how I work myself out at the farm, money is never enough. But we cannot give up, just like that yet.
I know. I've been thinking. Maybe I could ask Uncle David. I'll go to the city and seek for his assistance. From what you have told me about him, he is a wealthy man. I believe he can help me.
Your uncle is unpredictable. He's been wealthy for years, but I can't say I trust him to follow through. Since your father left us, he has never come around to ask how we have been faring. The only time he remembers us is during the festive periods. It's true things are hard for everyone, but Uncle Dave is not reliable. I am sorry to say.
I have to try, Mama. I won't know unless I ask him. Let it be that I asked first, then not ask him, and he ends up saying I should have asked.
I only wish I could do more for you. If only I had a better job, we won't have to be looking for who to help. I am sorry, my son. I know this has always been your dream.
It's all right, Mama. You have been doing your best, and we appreciate you so much for that. I'll leave tomorrow morning for the city. The earlier I go, the sooner I know my fate and what's next for me.
It's all right, my son. Take care, Stanley, my son. May your journey be fruitful. Please take good care of yourself.
I will, Mama. Don't miss me too much. I will be back before you know it. If I can just make it to Uncle David's. Maybe he'll help. I have heard of stories of him being generous. Even the church in the village, he contributed more than half the amount used in building it. That was what Mama said. Even though it happened when I was still a toddler. If he could do it then, I believe he will be able to do more now. Well, I pray he will come through for me. God, please. I hope this is the place. The taxi man said this is the address I gave him. Let me go and knock. I hope he is correct.
Stanley? Stanley, is this really you? Welcome, my son.
Yes, Uncle. It is really me.
Come on inside the house. How have you been, my son? How is Esther, your mother? It has been a long time since I saw you or her.
Uncle, we are managing life in the village. It has not been easy, but we have been surviving, sir.
That's good to know, Stanley. What brings you to the city?
Uncle David, I've been accepted into the university.
Wow! Congratulations, my son. That's good news. For a second, you got me worried. I thought maybe there was a problem in the village.
No, Uncle, there's no problem in the village. But Mama and I, we don't have the money to pay the acceptance fees.
Of course, of course. Family always helps family, right? Don't worry about the fees, I'll take care of it. You just focus on getting your things ready to move into the university and to focus on your studies as well.
Oh, thank you, Uncle. You're a lifesaver. I don't even know how to begin to thank you, sir. You have given me the best gift I could ask for in this life.
It's nothing. Your family. I'll send the money soon, Stanley.
God will bless you, Uncle. I will be heading back to the village now, Uncle.
I have plenty rooms here, Stanley. Relax and spend the night before you head back to the village.
I appreciate the good gesture, Uncle, but I have to go. We have work pending in the farm. If I don't go back today, It will spoil a lot, Uncle.
In that case, take this money for your lunch and transportation.
Oh, thank God. This was a great outing. I knew my uncle was going to come through for me. I can't wait to get home to tell my mama how our discussion turned out. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Welcome home, my son. I was already getting worried. Tried calling you, but your number was off.
Sorry, Mama. My phone went off. You know I didn't go with my charger. Guess what, Mama?
What? Why are you dancing? Did you win a lottery?
Yes, Mama. I think I hit a jackpot. Uncle David promised to pay the school fees for me. Everything at that.
That's good. Did he give you the money?
Not yet, Mama. He said I should go home and prepare my things to move to the university. He assured me he will take care of it.
It's all right. Just keep your expectations low until you see the money. I pray he fulfills his promise.
I pray so too. Where is Jane, my little sister? Didn't she hear that I am back?
Your sister has gone to bed.
Okay, Mama. I need to go rest too. I am exhausted as well. Good night, Mama.
3 weeks later.
It's more than 3 weeks now. Uncle David promised to help me out with the school fees, and I have not heard from him since then. I think I should call him again. This is going to be the third time I am calling him. Hello, Uncle. How are you doing, Uncle?
Stanley, my son, I am doing fine. How are you too?
I am fine, sir. Uncle, it's been weeks. The school fees are due soon. When will you send me the money?
Ooh, soon, Stanley. Soon. Don't worry. I am on top of it.
Should I call again to remind you, Uncle?
You can always call me anytime, my son.
The way he sounded, I don't think he is sending the money anytime soon. I have to head home and tell Mama.
Stanley, my son, you are looking sad. What is the problem?
How could he do this to me? He said he'd help. But all I get are promises. Promises of I will do it soon and nothing else. It's now almost deadline and nothing else.
Your uncle is not like us, Stanley. Don't expect more than what he can give.
I'll find a way. I have to. I can't rely on only the farm produce to pay my fees. Going to the university is my best opportunity to escape poverty. I must do everything possible to make the best out of this. Especially when I know that the chances of getting this admission again will be low, if I write it the second time. I need to go and look for other jobs to make up with our farm income. Maybe I can go along the village park and start washing cars for people. I can also clean houses or even help people to carry their loads. Anything to make money for my fees, I will do. I think that's the best thing to do. Jane, the sun is going down. It's time for us to go home. Tomorrow we will finish harvesting the remaining plots.
Okay, brother, I am already feeling tired.
Don't worry, when I finish school and start working, I will take good care of you and Mama. You will not come to the farm again.
I can't wait for that time to come, my brother.
My son Stanley. These are all the money I made from selling the farm produce we harvested last month. I want you to take it for your fees.
Thank you, Mama. I made some money too in the last month, doing other menial jobs at the village motor pack. It wasn't easy. But I really thank God I was able to make this much. I won't take all your money, Mama. Half of it will be okay to make up with what I have. That way, you and Jane will have something left to sustain you until we harvest other produce to sell.
You are truly a wonder, my son. That's why I believe you will make us proud. Please, always remember to say your prayers and avoid bad friends in school. Anything that is against the rules of the school or the teachings of the Bible, you should avoid it. Remember where you come from. A rat does not swim with the lizard. If it does, the consequences will catch up with the rat, while the lizard moves on. Remember that.
I will remember, Mama. Thank you. Tomorrow I will leave for school, even though the deadline for payment is tomorrow. I know I will catch up, by God's grace and speed. Good afternoon, sir. I am here to pay my school fees, sir. You are lucky, boy. I was just about closing the booth. Why did you come late? Didn't you know today was the deadline for payment? I know, sir. I am just arriving from the village. It was a long journey. I know it's not an excuse, but please, sir, just help me and collect it from me. I still have other registrations to do. Ha! Other registrations to do? It seems you are already late, because I bet others would have closed their books for the day. What do I do now, sir? I went through a lot to raise this fees, doing jobs too heavy for my age. And my mother selling her farm produce, just for me to be late? Please, sir, just collect the fees from me. Let me go and hustle and know how to deal with the other registrations. Alright, I will collect the fees from you, and I will help you. I will take you to other places for registration and get you through, even if they have closed. I was once like you. I had to train myself through my college years. At least. That's the least I can do, to say thank you to God for seeing me through. Thank you very much, sir. God will bless you.
1 year later.
I'm not sure I can keep doing this. Every time I think things are getting better, they get harder.
You're doing great, Stanley. Look at you. You're here, you're succeeding. Your scores in class is among the highest. If you keep it up this way, you might graduate the best in our class.
But it doesn't feel like success. The bills keep piling up, and every time I think I'll be okay, I'm not. I mean, I don't have anyone to run to for my fees, except my mother, whom, if I should be honest with myself, I should be the one sending money to and not collecting from her.
I won't say I know how it feels, but look on the bright side, you are doing great here. With your scores, you can apply for partial scholarship with the school.
That's true, I never thought of that. Thank you, Samir. But even at that, I still need to raise the remaining one. Well, I think I need to go back to doing some little works in the school, like doing tutorials for other students. Yeah, that might help me raise the rest. Thank you, my friend, for the insight.
You are welcome, Stanley. 4 years later. I knew you were going to graduate best in our class. I told you so you owe me a bottle of beer.
Yes, Samir, I owe you one. But first, we need to start talking about how to go and look for jobs. You know we need to start making money.
Well, I am going to my uncle's company to work there. He has always reserved a position for me since I was little.
That's nice, my friend. You are lucky. Well, on my way to hunting for jobs, I will pass by and greet you in your office. Then, you will buy me the beer back.
No problem, Stanley. I will be up to the task.
Why is it so hard to get a job? I've done everything I was told to do. Why does no one see me? It's been over 2 months. I have been hunting for jobs and nothing to show for it. Samir is lucky to have an uncle that could help. Maybe I should go back to Uncle Dave. Now I have graduated. He should be able to help. At least I am not coming to his house to beg him money. Moreover, I know by now, he would have attained a very high rank in his workplace. Yes, that's what I will do. It's good to see you again, Stanley. How has school been? School was good, Uncle. I have graduated, sir. Wow, that is nice to hear. Congratulations, my son. Thank you, Uncle. Now, I am looking for a job. And I was hoping you could help me. Can you link me up to one? Of course, Stanley, my son. Let me see what I can do. Your family, I haven't forgotten that. Thank you very much, Uncle David. I have my CV here with me. I will be taking my leave now, sir. It's all right, son. I hope to see you soon. Here is some money for your transport and a little upkeep. Thank you, sir.
6 months later.
Another month ended and I am struggling with the deadline to finish all the work in my desk. Too much work, yet little pay. I can't complain. Who will I complain to? Uncle David. I went to for help. I never heard from him again. I just don't know if the type of uncle God gave me was the type that promises and fail. Even for him to call me and say he couldn't find a job for me, that would have been better for me than him ghosting me completely, making me feel like I do not matter to him at all. Maybe we never mattered to him at all. Even when my sister Jane got married, he never bothered to come, after many invitations were sent to him by Mama. I think he made a decision to cut us off in his heart. I promise I will never be that type of uncle to my sister's children. I will always keep to my words whenever they are given to them. I need to go and send some money to Mom for some work she is doing at the farm. I hope I will be able to meet up with the banks.
Some years later.
Who's calling? It's my sister Jane. Oh, I almost forgot. Hello, Jane, how are you?
I am fine, my brother. Sorry, I am calling you again to remind you about the money you promised to send me.
I am sorry, my dear sister. I totally forgot. I just remembered it when your call came in. Just give me some minutes to send it to you. How is your husband doing?
He is fine. I am sorry I am calling you like this all the time. You know it's because of the conditions of things with my husband. Since his workplace folded up, he hasn't been able to land another job, and my own salary is not even enough to feed us. Hope I am not bothering you too much, brother?
No, you are not bothering me at all, Jane. It's just that I have been busy with meetings, so I forgot. Let me do it now.
Thank you, my dear brother. God bless you.
It's not like I forgot completely. It's just that I have projects I am trying to complete, and sending this money to her will lead it. Well, she must really be in need of it now. I will suspend the project and send her the money. What have I done? This can't be. Kenneth, my sister's son, sent me a message about his fees. That was long overdue last month, and I promised him I was going to send him the money, but I forgot. How could I have forgotten? What have I become? I've turned into him, Uncle David. The very person I swore not to become. The man I dreaded the most. God, how could I have been so blind and filled with rage for my uncle? And not see that he could have been struggling with some things too, that made him not to be able to keep to his promises. I need to call Uncle David and understand from him what was really the challenges he faced, and I need to apologize to him as well. He is not answering. Let me call him again.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Please, can I speak to Mr. David?
No, you can't. Mr. David has been dead for 1 year now. Bye.
Wow. That can't be right. What is happening? I couldn't even get a closure from him. This is bad. I have to start deliberately being the uncle I wishes that I had. God forgive me for judging someone without even knowing what was happening to the person. I hated my uncle because of his broken promises, without knowing what he could have been passing through. And here I am, becoming the person I criticized the most. I am sorry, O Lord. Please give me the strength, wisdom, and the discipline to become a better uncle, brother, and son to those around me. I was busy being angry at Uncle David and criticizing him, that I didn't realize that as I pointed at him with one finger, that the rest of my fingers pointed back at me. I have to go now to my sister's place and apologize to Kenneth. I will plead with him to allow me start on a new sheath with him. Now, I won't promise what is above my strength anymore. And any time I won't be able to do anything for him or his siblings, I will explain to them and we will draw a plan on how to get it done, without expectations being high. I'll be the man my family needs, not just someone who promises and never delivers, but a man who is known for helping the best way he can.
This should be a lesson to all. To never criticize or judge a person until you have walked 1,000 miles in their shoes. We pray that Almighty God gives us the strength and wisdom to never become the things we criticize. If this video have impacted your life, please share it to others, that they may learn too. Don't forget to like and drop your comments in the comments section. Happy New Year. Bye for now, and remain blessed.